Let's get it, YouTube. What's good, world? It's your boy Mastermind Man, and this is another December 2021 weekday drop. Listen, man, we're gonna be talking about a couple stuff, and we're gonna be jumping into some exciting things. Before I jump into some of these exciting things, be sure to check out the previous episode of the podcast, Real Gamer, on all platforms. Be sure to follow me on all platforms, Master23Mind, and on YouTube and the gaming page on IG, Mastermind RGTV, Master23Mind, everywhere. You can't go wrong. Real Gamer on all platforms. Let's jump right into it. Listen, man, I had to come here and do an episode because when I seen this new GTA, it's a new add-on, shall I per se, a new add-on. So, GTA Online is getting a Dr. Dre edition added on to it. Why is that so cool? It's freaking Dr. Dre. So with that, I'm thinking, for one, they're still adding on to a game that's over 10 years old. Let's just get that out the window. Like, salute for that, appreciative for that. Two, it's freaking Dr. Dre. Come Dr. Dre, we're going to probably get some new music that's going to be on the station for GTA Online. And for the mere fact that to see how they mix hip-hop culture into the game. They already do it anyway with GTA, but just to see Dr. Dre and this whole little story they got about, bonkers. I seen the ad, I was like, oh man, this is dope. Like, that's what's gonna make us want to buy the next Grand Theft Auto. Can you imagine? So I think, this is my whole deep theory of this. I think what's happening, people really want to see Grand Theft Auto 6, but the thing is, Rockstar is like, let's try this, let's try this, let's try this. They're trying things until they realize, okay, these things are working. We're going to use all these things that work and apply them to GTA 6. Now, if GTA 6 come out the box fresh, I'm talking about top-notch missions, not even GTA Online. I'm talking about story-driven missions that's still integrating the culture and doing things like as if it was GTA Online. But we're talking about just the story mode. If Rockstar is able to do that on a story mode level, that's going to make Grand Theft Auto 6 a much more better game, but also it's gonna do something that the last Grand Theft Auto was trying to do. Because again, like I just said, they're testing so many things and applying all the things that they tested out and all the things that's right and pack it into a GTA 6, I think it'll be magnifying and it'll be so incredible. Because I'm like, we getting Dr. Dre. So GTA 6 is rumored to be, they're gonna be going to like Miami, New York, and Los Santos or whatnot, LA, basically. We'll be able to travel back and forth. Essentially, that's why we got the trilogy remake or whatever. So essentially, they say the new GTA 6 supposed to be you can travel or whatnot. I can see them, if they allow you to travel and do stuff, with real life characters, like another character like Dr. Dre. Imagine we're traveling to New York. We get to see Jay-Z or Nas or something. We're traveling down south, Miami or something. Maybe Rick Ross, Rose. You know what I'm talking about? Going back to West Coast, maybe, Snoop. You can add a Snoop or a Dr. Dre mission into it. I don't know, but just for the mere fact that we're getting a Dr. Dre episode for this GTA Online, I think that was very incredible, and I'm happy to see that. Moving on, man. This new Halo. Listen, man. I've been a PlayStation fan for a long time. I ain't never owned the Xbox. I always played Halo 3, Halo 2. Back in the day, a bunch of the LAN parties, man. I was there, you know what I'm saying? So, but personally never owned the Xbox. But this new Halo? Oh, man. Hey, can I get an order or two of those? The good thing is, I had to write it down because when I kept reading, I was like, can't you play this on Game Pass? That's right, folks. You can play the new Halo on Game Pass to where you really don't really need an Xbox. You can kind of play it on your PC if you got a powerful PC. Not one of those PCs that's 4 gigs of RAM and, can't really do too much on it. Don't try to play no games on that. And especially something not like Halo. But you can play this game on your PC, you know what I'm saying, with Xbox Game Pass. You can't beat that, folks. And this new Halo is looking incredible. But I would still possibly get an Xbox because I'm old school. Like, I like my disc. You know what I'm saying? And it's Halo. I would freaking get the Halo Special Edition if I had the funds for it. Get the whole thing, the whole shot. Xbox customized Halo. Like, I go all out because this is a game that you go all out. This is the God of War of Xbox. So to see Halo drop today, and it's like amazing, man, because I've been watching gameplay footage, the story mode, the campaign or whatever, and the multiplayer. This is Halo 3 all over, and it looks gorgeous. The graphics look really good, but it's not one of those wow, spectacular, the powerful most console in the world. It's not one of those, but it's still one of those, this is a Halo that we can really get jiggy with. And we can really appreciate because it brings old Halo elements also to the atmosphere of things, and it's pretty freaking cool, man. I may have to get me an Xbox just for Halo, you know what I'm saying? But it's for Game Pass. You can't beat that. Speaking of Game Pass, I spoke a little bit about this on the previous episode to when I was talking about PlayStation whole cloud joystick. Well, hey, during that episode, or actually after the next day, PlayStation came out and announced, and they talked about, well, not necessarily announced, it's more of a just word of the rumor through the air. They'll probably announce it during the Game Awards. Not really sure, but they basically got an X, something similar to like Xbox Game Pass. Now, pretty cool, and kind of seen it coming type deal. Remember back before PS5 and Xbox Series X dropped, I think right when it was dropping, PlayStation and Xbox had already was saying that they're working together to make cloud gaming better. Man, and I know there was some type of deal going on behind closed doors. You guys come out with Xbox Game Pass first, just y'all technology we're running on y'all cloud servers or whatnot. Y'all the proof that cloud gaming is gonna work. Y'all be the leader in that, that space or whatever. Just let us come on in the back end and, let our fan base enjoy these classic PlayStation games on the cloud. Deal for a deal, all gamers win. I'm all right with that. And that's pretty much what's going on, folks. So nothing like, whoa, more like, I told you so. Take notes, But, hey, it's all cool. But Xbox Game Pass is ridiculous. And the thing is, with the PlayStation, so-called PlayStation, we'll just call it PlayStation Game Pass. We don't know the name of it yet. But the thing is with this, they're saying, I had deep notes on it, but I'm just going to brainstorm right here. The thing is, they're saying PlayStation Plus, PlayStation Now, you'll still get your free PlayStation games monthly with PlayStation Plus or whatever. And you get to play PS2 games, PS1 games, library type of games. Every month they'll probably take some off the list, kind of like how Xbox already do it. Be pretty cool to see, man, because PlayStation got a really good database. And when we go back to like PS2 games, that's where it's at, man. And especially if they're able to up-render the graphics for these older games like PS2 and PS3, like play them in the 60 frames per second or whatnot, I think that'd be really freaking awesome. But I'm very interested to see. I probably wouldn't get into it first off, but I'm very interested to see how they handle it. Because for services, Xbox typically usually do a better job for us on network services or whatnot. Now, in the past, we've seen PlayStation network going down, PlayStation can't going through maintenance, or we can't get online for some, PlayStation. We see that we've seen that a couple times back in the day. It's gotten a lot better, I will say. But with Xbox, they used to make fun. Xbox used to make fun of us. Y'all offline, we still up. back in the day, Xbox had a better chat. Our chat up, y'all chat kind of wacky. PlayStation chat is getting a little bit better. So PlayStation has always kind of been second place, in my opinion, when it comes to like network, you know what I'm saying, of things. Xbox has kind of always had that little head start. So with the Xbox Game Pass, you're going to see them, this is how it's going to kind of be, but it's going to get better over time. PlayStation is going to go through a smaller phase of, you know, the PlayStation Game Cloud, to where it's going to be a couple issues at first, but throughout time, it's going to get better. And, you know, that's kind of what I expect. So I would say in 2022, it'll probably be a good time to, if they announce it on Game Awards and they drop it end of first quarter 2022, end of 2022 will be a better time to kind of get into it, because I'm a type of person like, hey, I'm a beta tester, so in some things I would say, you know, let me test it out first and then I jump into it. And if I don't get a chance to test it out first, we'll let y'all go ahead and get the bugs out, and I'll come in a little bit later once I know and feel like it's comfortable to go and get on in. Because I ain't got time to be trying to play on the cloud. Y'all going through maintenance. Cloud go down. I'm anxious to play this Final Fantasy X PS3 copy, you know, and the cloud go down. What? I don't want to wait. So, you know, with a better service, and once y'all get out of bugs, and let's say if I'm not able to save my games, I got so far, and I'll be an hour, 2 hours in the game, and I can't save it. Like, come on, you know, like, I ain't got time for none of those type of bugs and mistakes. I'm not saying PlayStation is going to do it, but I ain't got time for it. But I'm excited to see PlayStation coming out with something like that, and I really hope they find some type of way. I'm pretty sure they are going to tie in the PlayStation Now and the PlayStation Plus subscription. So it's going to be really cool to see. Moving on, let me see what else I got on this thing right here, man. Oh, the Game Pass. I talked about that. God of War coming to PC. Listen, folks. God of War coming to PC next year. January the 14th, 2022. Man, listen. It looked beautiful on the PS5. But what they're saying, because, you know, PC is going to run a little bit better. Of course. What they're saying and how it's going to look, the improvements or whatever on PC. Listen, man, PC people, y'all in for a great ride. Pick up the game. Don't hesitate. That's all I'm going to tell you. Because if it's going to run better on PC than it's already running on PS5, oh, man, I may have to just get a copy just for PC. I ain't got a power PC, but give me a power top notch. Give me that hip hop game or AMD PC. I get God of War. Play me some 4K and 60 frames. Well, especially all of the cool stuff in the video got going on, graphics, and yeah, I take that. But moving on, man. And speaking of another classic PlayStation game, Lost Legacy, the Uncharted Lost Legacy is dropping next year also. So peep game with this. You get the upgrade if you have paid for the disc copy on PS4. You get the upgrade for $10. $10 to the PS5 remastered version. Hey, but you got to keep your disc in the game. Now, for those that has a PS5 digital, that won't be an option for you. You would have to get the digital Lost Legacy collection or whatever that they got dropping next year, the remastered one. This is the kick to it, though. You won't have they taking out the multiplayer option, but for us that has the disc back in the day that purchased the disc, we got the multiplayer option. That's a little wacky. They may change that. I hope they change that, but you know, it is what it is. But for the mere fact, it's a $10 upgrade, which is pretty cool, but you have to have the disc. These are some of the small things. You got 3D audio, adaptive trigger, and of course enhanced visuals, effects, or whatnot. Those things will be pretty cool. Now the 3D audio, at first I was like, nobody really care about no freaking 3D audio, man. And I turned it on, man, and it was like, it Yeah, 3D audio suck, man. But I will like to hear it on the PlayStation headset. And then I thought about it. Wait a minute. This is Uncharted. For one, Uncharted already looks beautiful. Two, 3D sound can actually play a big role in this game because there's a lot of things and a lot of things going on in Uncharted. So that whole 3D audio and adaptive trigger and with that, these little small key upgrades can be a big thing for a game like Uncharted. And plus, I heard something that they're promoting the Uncharted movie with this too. And if you get the digital deluxe copy or something like that, I don't know, but you get the like a free movie ticket for the Uncharted movie. Pretty dope. But for the mere fact that we're seeing these games, and I'm gonna take this back to the God of War coming to PC. For the mere fact that PlayStation is introducing these top tier PlayStation games on PC, you see where this is going, right? Cloud, baby, PC. It's cutting consoles out, man. As some point in time, I don't know where it's gonna go. I'm praying that we still keep consoles. I would say my predictions. PS6 may be the last. After that, it'll just probably be one box type deal. But that particular thought may actually change. Depends on how gaming go. But for two, this reintroduced amazing games to the PC world. You get an amazing game and amazing storytelling games like Uncharted, God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn. You're getting these amazing games coming to PC, and Days Gone, which was an okay game, cool, but the motorcycle ran out of gas too much. But you're getting these key PlayStation games coming from PlayStation Studios, going to PC. I think it's a win-win for all gamers. So I'm all with it, man, but I'm like, yo, just keep our consoles, man, because I grew up on consoles, and I'm a console fan. I'm not really a PC gamer, but it kind of feel like everything is going to PC, either PC or the cloud. So, which is still technically a PC. But hey, I'm happy for it, But sitting back, looking at the gaming industry, it's like, yo, these are some heavy hitter games coming to PC. Y'all better take advantage of it. The Gaming Awards is here. We're going to be seeing some Sonic 2. Yes, we got Sonic 2. And this time Tails is in it. I seen Tails on the little clip or whatnot. I was like, yo, pretty dope. I did see the first one. I didn't see it before, but I did see the first one. I was like, yeah, I like this movie. I like the Sonic movie. Can't wait till the second one come out. I know they got a second one coming out. And guess what? They got a second one coming out. Speaking of movies and shows, of course, The Matrix. We got The Matrix movie on the way, but we got The Matrix game. Yo, they said something about the Unreal 5 engine. It's going to be running on that like a demo or something. The graphics is going to be crazy. Unreal Engine already do an amazing job with graphics anyway. I don't know why Nintendo won't meet with these guys and say, listen, just redo all our freaking Legends of Zelda, and we drop a Legend of Zelda remake for the next new Nintendo console. Wait a minute, folks. I got to stop everything I'm doing to give you a deep breakdown in my rant about Nintendo. Nintendo, get all your presidents and execs in the room. Let me talk to you for a second. Listen, man. Y'all need to call Unreal Engine people. Bring them in the room. Get them on Zoom. Get them on Zoom. Whatever you need to do. You need me to be a translator? What's up? Get them on Zoom. Tell these guys to remake 3 of your Legend of Zelda's games. You can give us Arc of the Time, remake. This is just something. I know you might have to spend a little money. It's okay. You're going to make it right back. This is something for the gamers. Arc of the Time, remake. Full high definition graphics. Let Unreal Engine people take the wheel. Re-rendering these graphics. Take a game, Arc of the Time, Majora's Mask. People seem to love Majora's Mask. That was one of their favorites. And yeah, I gotta throw my favorite in there, Wind Waker. maybe one older than those two, but Wind Waker because that's my favorite. And just to keep this conversation short, I'm gonna just say Wind Waker. Wind Waker graphics was amazing, by the way. But I'm talking about and do matter of fact, take the ideal of what Grand Theft Auto trilogy did. They remastered 3 classic games that they got in a book, brought them back out, make tons of money off of it, and now introduce Grand Theft Auto 6. Bring out 3 classic Legend of Zelda graphic remake, not a remastered, remakes. Introducing a new Legend of Zelda, which you probably got Breath of the Wild too, but this is just a future hypothesis ideal that's probably 2024 type ideal. Reintroduce a new Legend of Zelda running in completely full 4K graphics. I'm talking about high definition Nintendo graphics like you've never seen before. Unreal Engine, taking control of it. And drop that as a launching game for the new Nintendo console. I guarantee you it's gonna sell. Then I'm gonna tell Nintendo, look, Nintendo, if I made you money, put yes in the chat. I'm telling you, man, people want these great games coming from Nintendo. I guarantee you, these great games coming from Nintendo running in some better graphics. You can look up Legend of Zelda running on Unreal Engine graphics, and you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. So Nintendo, look, man, remake your games. Take the same strategy like Xbox and PlayStation is already doing and utilizing, or other game studios is already doing. Make these games look better, and not just make them look better. Give us something that's gonna give us something for the players, you know, because y'all keep y'all games the same price every holiday season. Legend of Zelda been out since 2017, 2016, something like that, and it's still the same price. It's still $49. Come on, Nintendo. You gotta do better than that. I'm off my Nintendo rant now. And we are back to your normal scheduling program. Back to movies and shows. So we getting a Matrix game running on Unreal Engine 5. And we are getting a Halo, the series. Now, the Halo series, that's going to be a pretty interesting take. I'm not really sure where they're going to go with it. Are they going to pick up from where the game is going? Because I hear the story mode on the new Halo is like the story is kind of everywhere, and they dropped the ball on 5, and they're trying to reconnect the story and still trying to keep you engaged with the new Halo. So with the new Halo, the series, I'm not sure if they're going to connect that with the game or a new type of, approach they're going to do to it. Whichever is going to be a pretty cool idea because it's Halo. It takes me to my point to where I remember I had conversations with you before in the podcast previews before talking about games coming into shows and movies or whatnot, which is pretty cool because back in the day they used to try to make these games into movies and they suck. But now these games / movies and TV shows are doing a great job. So very happy to see that. And we may get the Suicide Squad trailer or more about the Suicide Squad game announced at the Game Awards. I can't wait for the Game Awards because I don't really know what they're going to show. Now, the last episode, I was really hype about Resident Evil 4 remake rumors, and someone kind of took it as like, yo, you're saying they're going to announce that at the Game Awards? I'm not saying they're going to announce these things at the Game Awards, but what if? You have to pay attention to what I say. What if we get something extravagant? Breath of the Wild 2. More trailer at the Gaming Awards. A snippet of Grand Theft Auto 6. A snippet of the new God of War. Like, what if? Like, these are hot games that people want to hear about and want to know more about and want to see. So those are just some games that I'm like, oh, what if? Resident Evil 4 remake, we know we're getting it now. So what if? I'm hyped, man. You know what I'm saying? So the same way we got like I'm hoping that one day we can get more Final Fantasies. The next Final Fantasy I want to see remake of is Final Fantasy X, because I am selfish about that one. That's my favorite game, and that's one of my favorite Resident Evils. So if I can get a remake of Final Fantasy X, and they just say Final Fantasy X remake coming in the works, what if? I'm just talking about moments like that. We need moments like that at the gaming awards, and moments like that creates an inciting moment for all gamers at the gaming awards. And I feel like we're gonna have that moment. I feel that moment. I feel like we're gonna have that excitement that we're gonna get at the gaming awards. I might as well go ahead and say today, because by the time you listen to this podcast, it's gonna be the day of the gaming awards. So it's gonna be one of those moments. Can't wait to see. And of course, if it's good or bad, I'm still gonna come in here and talk about it. But just be on the lookout for another episode after the gaming awards, because I'm gonna come in here and talk about it. But I'm pumped, man, because I'm like, yo, what if? What really if? And for the mere fact, Halo is dropping, or Halo is out now, and we're gonna get some more Xbox exclusive. Xbox really usually do a really good job at showing exclusives at the gaming awards. So I'm keep my optimistic mind running. What if? Yeah, I'm hyped, man. But we out of here, man. Y'all be sure to follow me on IG, TikTok, Twitch, Twitter. I'm pretty much everywhere. Master23Mind. If you follow the Spotify and YouTube people, y'all can see it in the background. Master23Mind. Now I'm pretty much everywhere. And YouTube and IG for the gaming page, Mastermind RGTV. So yeah, and podcasts, all platforms, Real Gamer. RGTV for the old shows with my homie Fred Freeze and Ladale Sosa. But yeah, y'all stay tuned for more. We'll be back in here. We ain't going nowhere. Actually finna go live on Twitch tonight, so you want to stay tuned to that. And yeah, more episodes to come. I'm so pumped for the gaming awards. We are out, and I must play this new Halo. Oh, this game. I gotta play this new Halo. I have to. If y'all got an Xbox, you want me to borrow it, just send it my way. I play it. Send it my way. Let me borrow your Xbox for a day or two. We out, folks. Y'all stay tuned, man, for more. And appreciate you for stopping by. And love is love, man. Game on. I gotta play this new Xbox. I need an Xbox right now. New Halo.